After waiting for 2 years, the royal palace in Madrid once again sparkled with the lights of a luxurious gala dinner. Dear viewers, today we are witnessing true royal splendor, something that is so rarely seen in our modern days. King Felipe and Queen Letizia were the gracious hosts of the evening, held in honor of the Sultan of Oman, Haitham bin Tariq, who arrived on a state visit to Spain. The purpose of this visit is to strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries, and it brought us an unexpected twist. The Sultan arrived without his wife, First Lady Ahad bint Abdullah al-Busaidia. Of course, her absence added a special nuance to the event. All eyes, without a doubt, were drawn to Queen Letizia. After the morning meeting at the Zarzuela Palace, the grand dining hall of the royal palace was transformed for the first gala dinner in 2 years. What a dazzling opportunity to see Queen Letizia in all her glory, and believe me, she did not disappoint her admirers. As always at such formal events, the dress code was strict, and Queen Letizia followed it impeccably, presenting one of the most impressive looks of the year. She chose a stunning gown of rich cobalt blue, which she first wore during the state visit to the Netherlands in the year 2024. However, she could not fully showcase the dress then, as she was forced to receive greetings while seated. Today, we finally saw this magnificent gown in all its beauty, and I must say, it felt as though the dress came to life once again, gaining new energy within the walls of the Madrid palace. The Queen presented this noble design with her signature grace and elegance. The silk dress features a refined square neckline and Japanese-style sleeves with charming bows. The festive design is given a modern touch with a bold, wide belt that further accentuates her figure. The chosen cobalt blue shade allowed her, once again, to shine among all the guests. One could say that this color was made for her, confident, regal, and luxurious, yet soft and feminine at the same time. And of course, what royal look is complete without a tiara? The Russian tiara, which has been Queen Letizia's favorite since she became queen in 2014, once again adorned her head this evening, the 4th of November. This is the most luxurious jewel in the royal collection, created from 450 diamonds and 10 pearls set in platinum, forming 3 heraldic lilies surrounded by vine motifs. Looking at it, one cannot help but recall the brilliance of imperial balls of the past, as if, for a moment, the Spanish queen stepped into the role of guardian of European aristocratic tradition. The history of this tiara traces back to Queen Regent Maria Christina of Austria, for whom it was originally made. Its popular name, the Russian tiara, comes from its resemblance to the headpieces worn at the Russian imperial court, known as kokoshniks. After Maria Christina's death, her son Alfonso XIII inherited it and later presented it to his daughter-in-law, Maria de las Mercedes of Bourbon II Sicilies, on the occasion of her wedding to his son, Don Juan. Although various members of the royal family wore the tiara over the years, it eventually came into the possession of King Juan Carlos, who passed it to his wife, Queen Sofia. She wore it for the first time in 2006 during a state visit to Norway, and it remained one of her most beloved pieces. But since Letizia ascended the throne, she has become the primary wearer of this masterpiece. She first appeared in it in 2018 at a dinner in honor of the President of China, and most recently in the Netherlands in 2024. It seems that in the hands of the modern queen, this tiara has found new meaning, a blend of respect for tradition and a confident look toward the future. As befitting such an event, the Queen also paid great attention to her choice of earrings. She wore magnificent diamond earrings that once belonged to Queen Victoria Eugenie and are part of the royal family's heirloom jewelry collection. The look was completed by the large silver order of the Golden Fleece, displayed prominently on her gown like a medal. Notably, despite wearing a tiara, the Queen chose to keep her hair loose, which is rather unusual for such occasions. This decision may have been the boldest touch, adding lightness and modernity, as if reminding everyone that even tradition can be reimagined with elegance. The Queen also wore the insignia and Order of Oman, the second highest honor of that nation. Meanwhile, Philippe was awarded the Order of Al Said, the highest decoration of the Sultanate, reserved for heads of state. The diplomatic significance of the visit is difficult to overstate. In attendance were Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, Foreign Minister José Manuel Albaraz, and Defense Minister Margarita Robles. As tradition dictates, the king made a toast following his speech, in which he emphasized the relationship between Spain and Oman, and then the Sultan responded with warm words. The visit of Sultan Haitham to Spain was originally planned for May of this year, but was postponed shortly beforehand for personal reasons. After the gala dinner, the Sultan will meet with the Prime Minister on Wednesday and will also attend a business meeting in El Pardo, with the king also present. By the way, the Sultan's wife usually does not accompany him on international state visits, although in her home country, she made history as the first Sultan's wife to have an official role as First Lady. This state visit became the perfect backdrop for the return of gala dinners at the royal palace after a break of more than 2 years. For Queen Letizia, it was the ideal moment to bring out one of the most iconic jewels in her collection, the Russian tiara. Throughout the day, the Queen did not have a single minute to rest. It was a demanding official schedule, not suited for beginners. And yet, despite the busy agenda, Letizia appeared fresh and inspired, a clear sign that the evening was more than a formal duty. It was a moment where she shone as a symbol of the modern monarchy. Even without the Sultan's wife present, the evening unfolded beautifully, highlighting the strength of diplomatic ties and the power of tradition. The return of gala dinners at the royal palace after a 2-year pause became a true celebration for fans of royal fashion and protocol. Queen Letizia once again proved that she is one of the most elegant royals of our time, skillfully blending tradition and modernity, protocol and personal style. Her choice of a blue gown paired with the historic Russian tiara created a truly regal look, perfectly suited for such a significant diplomatic event. And perhaps it is this harmony of past and future, of classic taste and bold innovation, that makes Letizia's entrances unforgettable moments that one wishes to relive again and again. Which moment from this royal gala made the strongest impression on you? The dress, the tiara, the atmosphere of the evening, or the diplomatic significance of the event?